Now, you know, the fish are still pretty predictable even in the cold weather. It's just a matter of knowing what conditions and patterns to look for.
If speckled trout is your game, you may be benched this weekend. Last week's cold weather sent the fish into the deep freeze, and they'll likely need some time to defrost. The good news is that once the water warms up a bit, school trout will get active again. But for this weekend, redfish is your best target bet. Strong south winds, incoming tides in the morning, and warmer temperatures will put good water into ponds we haven't been able to even access for a while. Now, finding clean water may be a challenge in the high winds, so look for protected pockets. Areas where grass beds grow will likely be productive. The grass helps filter the water and keep it a little cleaner, and redfish will scour the grass looking for a bite to eat. The redfish are very active and will likely be found working a lot of shallow ponds with access to deeper canals and drop-offs nearby.
Fishing off a little bit of a point that's got a canal behind it and some moving water, but it's very shallow, and so even 2 feet under a cork, that bait's still sort of bouncing the bottom. And the interesting thing about that is how you watch your cork, because you're not going to get a dunk like you would in deeper water. That cork's going to actually just start easing off to one side or the other, and then you put some tension on it and set the hook, and then that's the way you'll catch your fish. But you've got to watch, because you're not going to get a traditional straight down dunk. It's going to be a move off to one side or the other.
Protected waters are important this weekend, not only for safety in high winds, but for finding the clean water you'll want in order to find the fish. Work with the wind as much as possible. Even the most experienced angler is likely to have trouble casting upwind this weekend. So remember, fish of choice, redfish. This will be your best bet. Location, work clean water in shallow ponds near deep canals and drop-offs. And the technique, work with the wind. And choose one of your heavier rigs, like a weighted popping cork with a 1/4 ounce jig head and a little Berkeley gulp. That's this week's Big Fish Report. I'm Captain C.T. Williams for Fox 8 News.